Well, hello everyone and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm just wanting to bring you guys along and kind of give you a little update of things that I got completed last week. Now, we know I was seriously under the weather last week, so but I did get a lot of stuff done over the weekend. So let's first start on what was one of the main things that I did last week. Well, let's just get started on our finishing. On Friday, y'all saw that I had a finish. It is my boo. Is that right? Yes. That is my boo quilt. That is from the Spooky Box 2023. I finally have finished that. And it has been sitting here all this time needing to be finished. And I just had not gotten it done. Do not know why. I guess I'm just a serious procrastinator. But I got that done. So I do have a completely done finish. It's done. The only thing that I will need to do now is I'm going to put a pocket across the top of it on the back so I can hang it up in my living room over my TV. The next thing that I completed was the Peaceful Baskets. That is the Fat Quarter Shops Block of the Month. This pattern comes in the Sew Sampler. And this was in our September Sew Sampler. So I did get that completed. And the next thing that I have, it's not 100% complete, but it's pretty much complete. And this will be one of the things I work on this week. This was my Creative Notions Make It Mini. It was from, let me look, I have my box here so I can tell you. The June 2024 box. So what I am trying to do is go through my subscription boxes and pull out some projects that I can finish just to get them done, to get some boxes off my shelf, because I am about to rearrange my sewing room, because I need to get all of this right here moved. I have my shoe boxes right here behind me that has all the fabrics to do projects and the patterns in them. So those are what I'm pulling from when I pull a new project to work. I do need to get all of this reworked. I am doing some reworking or reorging here in my sewing room. So I hope to have all of my subscription boxes are back here beside my desk, and they're stacked as tall as my desk is. So I want to get projects in those boxes done. So they'll be done and I can get rid of the boxes. Normally I leave everything in the boxes until I work the project. So that is one of the things that I am working on to get done. So is things in the boxes. So something else that I am doing, I'm making sure I've told you about everything. The Creative Notions, Peaceful Baskets, wall hanger. That's the big quilt. The next thing that I did is the Jelly Roll Irish chain. You will see all my pieces right here. These two right here are missing an end white square. I have these. I will be putting those on possibly tonight. But once I do that, I will press all of the rows out and start getting them ready to assemble. And then last but not least, these are things that I have worked on this week. I have a pattern that I am testing for Mama J Enterprises. I think that's going to be upside down. And it is called Christmas Gnome. And this is how far I've gotten. I've gotten 3 rows, full 3 rows done. I will have her YouTube page linked, I guess, in the description of this video. So if you'd like to go check her out, she does do sew-alongs and things. You can go check her out, see what she has going on. But those are things that I have done. Now, let me tell you what I want to do and probably what is going to be on my table. Of course, the Jelly Roll Irish chain. I will be working on this to complete it this week. I hope to, we probably won't get it completely assembled, all the rows, this week, but it's a possibility. It's a very good possibility that I could have the top done. I do have some quilts that need to be bound. I think I'm going to focus on trying to get those bound so I can get them out of my sewing room. Right now, what I'm doing is when I complete a quilt or a wall hanger or something, it is going in my spare room. I'm laying it on the bed. So I will probably do a trunk show for you guys so y'all can see everything I've done this year, which I did not realize how much I had gotten completed. I've gotten a lot of stuff completed. I think I have about 12 quilts or wall hangers completely done. That's amazing. But at the end of the year, I will do a quilt show for you guys, probably between Christmas and New Year's, just kind of like a recap of 2024, just showing you everything that I did. So I'm trying to make sure I get everything put together and have it in there. There will be one quilt that is not going to be shown. I may have to record that quilt before, because it is a gift. And I have several quilts that I've already given out this year, I think. And so anyway, long story short, I'm trying to get things finished, and I'm doing pretty good about that. I have a quilt I want to start right now so bad, but I'm just reeling myself in to doing it, to trying to work at least one day a week on finishing something, like binding a quilt, quilting a quilt. I'm probably going to bind quilts first so I can have them done and I can have them out of the way. I do have one quilt that I'm still rolling it in my head, thinking that I'm going to enter it into our local quilt show. It's not like a judging show or anything like that. It's just a display showing your quilts. So I'm thinking, I have a quilt that actually Miss Sheila told me, she's like, you should show that one. So I'm thinking about it. I do need to do a label for it, and my exploding heart. I need to do labels for both of those quilts. I actually need to do labels for all my quilts, but I just have not done it. I'm looking over here, just checking and seeing. And I know y'all have seen me unbox a lot of stuff the past week. You'll be seeing another shopping haul. And a lot of that's because I am getting ready for the holidays. And I will hopefully be getting a lot of sewing done. But for the next week, I do plan on finishing a quilt by binding it. I do plan on doing my Jelly Roll Irish chain. I do plan on working the Christmas gnome. I'm testing that pattern, so I'm being very thorough, reading the pattern. It tells how many pieces I need on each line, and I'm just double checking everything to make sure everything is correct for the designer, because sometimes, you know, it takes more than one set of eyes to catch things. And I know she wants it to be correct when it goes out. So, Jelly Roll Irish Chain, Christmas Gnome. I'm trying to think, do I have a Cotton Cuts coming? I do not have a Cotton Cuts coming. I do have Back Quarter Shop Sew Sampler coming. I do have, I think, Open Gate Quilts. I think that box is coming, is on its way. It'll probably be closer to the end of the month before I see that one. But I should see Fat Quarter Shop this next week. We will get a clue out on the 25th, I believe. I think. I'm not real certain for the Wild West. I think it's Wild West or Tree of Life, one or the other. I think it's Wild West. We'll be getting a clue out on this next Friday, I believe. I don't want to forget anything for you guys. I do have an embroidery project that I want to work on. I don't know if it's going to be this week, but I know I'm going to be gathering my fabrics and stuff because it is a Christmas project that I want to do. Oh, there is another project that I'm waiting on all of my items to come in. And it is so funny because we just talked about this in a live with Tammy at the Siberian Wind. They were talking about foundation paper piecing. And some people were saying how it was difficult. And my first experience with foundation paper piecing was completely opposite. It was so easy. If you are interested in doing a foundation paper piecing pattern, I'm going to suggest go to Shabby Fabrics. They have a foundation paper piece series where they do these like little make it mini quilts. This right here, yes, I know you see it, was my very first foundation paper piecing thing. It come in a kit, and it was so easy, y'all. So easy. It's just, I could not believe how easy it was to do this because I was so afraid of it. Now, I will tell you that Moda Blockheads, they have some foundation paper piecing blocks. Also, if you want to try one and, you know, for practice, I think you're able to print out the page that you would be sewing on. But if you really want to learn how to do it, I know Shabby Fabrics has the kits, and then they also have videos telling you how to do it. So I will put, if I remember, if I forget and you're interested, just message me and I'll put their link in there if I forget to do it. But I'll try to remember to put their link in there for the foundation paper piecing. So what I'm saying about the foundation paper piecing, I have a kit, a pattern, and fabrics and stuff coming in to do a Christmas foundation paper piecing. And I was going to bring it on with everyone. I was going to do a video, and Tammy has said that she's going to do a live, I think, showing people how to do that. So that's just fabulous. We're all kind of coming together and doing it. I do have this right here done in a video. It's going to be back early this year in March. If I can think about it, I'll try to link it at the end of the video for you to go check it out if you want to, on how I make this. This was absolutely the easiest thing I think I've ever done. There's no measuring. The only cutting you're doing is what you're directed in the actual kit. And I was thinking about doing another one of their kits for Christmas, but I had already found this other thing and had already ordered it. And it's being delayed being sent. I don't know if they're having to cut fabrics. If they do them by order, they cut the fabrics and then send it. So that's what I'm waiting on right now. But I do hope to get that by the 1st of November, because that way I can have it ready for Christmas. Because I put my Christmas up Thanksgiving night. Well, I used to put my Christmas up Thanksgiving night. My kids always did it, and I don't know if we're going to do it this year. I may have to do it by myself. But those are things that I have on my table right now. I have an embroidery project I want to do. I have a foundation paper piecing project that I have coming in. It's probably going to be a little while before I get to that. I have the the Jelly Roll Irish chain. I have the Christmas gnome pattern that I'm testing. And as I said, right now I only have 3 rows, and it only took me an hour to do 3 rows. I figured it up. If it only takes me an hour to do 3 rows, it looks like it may be a 12-hour project, so a weekend project easy. And then, I hope to bind a quilt this week. Who knows if any of that'll get done? I don't know. I hope. I can only hope. It's one of them things, all the hopes and dreams, and sometimes they go up in smoke. But it's good to have them. Good to have goals. And I'm going to shoot for them. But guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I know I have a lot going on. I haven't pulled everything out. I'll probably do that next time. Pull everything out, tell you where I'm at on everything, show you all my whips, all my UFOs. I may have to do that just to kind of show you where I'm at in everything I've made. I'm sitting here looking over at my grandma's scrap quilt. I still have to take those 3 rows out, flip them, and then we'll be okay. But right now, that's not where they're at. It's either 2 rows or 3 rows that I need to do that too. But as of right now, that is where I'm at. Right now, it is just a struggle to get through day to day. And I'm happy that when I lay my head down at night, I'm happy that I get to wake up the next morning and try again. I just try again. So, if nothing else, I've succeeded in putting my feet on the floor the next morning. So that is going to count as a win for me right now. So guys, thank you so much. I do appreciate each and every one of you. If it were not for you, there would be no channel here. And I do love showing my joy and passion for sewing and creating, and I hope it helps you out. I do want to do, like closer to the holidays, some little gift idea things that I have. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'm probably going to do a series on that. That's been mulling around in my head. I haven't set anything in stone, and I know it's getting a little late to be doing that, but these are small projects that should be easy to complete. So once again, thank you for joining me. If you've not yet, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Goodbye.